And I didn't know it. For years, my liver was being silently destroyed, cell by cell, until one day, something happened that changed everything. My name is Sophia, and 6 months ago, I discovered I had the liver of someone 20 years older. That even the doctors were speechless. Check it out. In just 21 days of this protocol, I not only lost 18 pounds without any crazy dieting, but my energy exploded in a way I hadn't felt in years. My skin glowed, my sleep improved dramatically, and for the first time in a long time, I looked in the mirror and thought, wow, is that really me? But first, I need to tell you a shocking truth. The pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to know this. Conventional doctors don't talk about it. And big food corporations do everything they can to hide this information. Did you know that 90% of people who have trouble losing weight, who feel chronic fatigue, who suffer from gas, bloating, constant headaches, dull skin, and even depression, have one problem in common? A completely overloaded and toxic liver. And worst of all, most people don't even realize it. They think it's normal to live like this. They think it's just a getting older thing or work stress. Listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you, because it could literally save your life. If you're watching this video, you've probably tried everything to improve your health, right? Fad diets, intense workouts, expensive supplements, and nothing has worked. And there's a very simple reason for this. As long as your liver is clogged with toxins, functioning at only 30% of its capacity, nothing you do will yield lasting results. It's like trying to fill a leaky bucket. The truth is, right now, while you're watching me, your liver may be screaming for help. And you don't even realize it. Do you know why? Because the liver is the only organ in the body that has no nerve endings. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't complain. It just stops working. And when that happens, your body becomes a toxic waste dump. Your energy plummets. Your metabolism slows to a snail's pace. Your skin becomes dull. And you start aging 3 times faster than you should. I know exactly how you feel right now, because I've been there. Tired of looking in the mirror and no longer recognizing who you've become. Frustrated by trying so many things and nothing working. Afraid that your health will only worsen over time. I've woken up with that horrible feeling of heaviness in my body, like I'd been carrying a 20-kilo backpack on my back all day. I felt that fatigue that doesn't go away even after 12 hours of sleep. I've been embarrassed to take my shirt off at the beach. And worst of all, I felt that silent despair of thinking that maybe I would never feel good in my own body again. But today, I'm going to reveal to you the exact protocol that got me out of that hole and gave me back the life I thought I'd lost forever. So, if you want to discover how to transform your body from the inside out in just 21 days, stay with me until the end of this video, because I'm going to show you not only what to do, but mainly what not to do to achieve real and lasting results. And take the opportunity to like below, subscribe to the channel, press the bell so you don't miss future videos, and leave a comment telling me what your biggest health and energy struggle is. I read all comments and respond personally. Now, before I tell you how I discovered this revolutionary protocol, I need to reveal to you the 3 deadly mistakes that 95% of people make that destroy their liver without them realizing it. My name is Sophia, and I'm going to tell you exactly how I discovered I was making 3 fatal mistakes that were literally killing my liver. And if you've been feeling tired, bloated, with dull skin, or struggling to lose weight for years, you're probably making the same mistakes I was. The first mistake that almost killed me was believing that detox was just an Instagram fad. I thought those green juices and those crazy 3-day diets were just marketing to sell courses. What a mistake. Let me explain something that completely changed my life. Your liver processes over 500 vital functions in your body every day. It's literally the filter of your life. Everything you eat, drink, breathe, and even the products you apply to your skin. Everything passes through your liver. Now imagine this. You have a water filter at home that you've never cleaned. For years and years, you've just poured dirty water through it, hoping the water would come out clean. What would happen? The filter would completely clog, right? That's exactly what happens to your liver. And here comes the first deadly mistake. Most people think the liver cleans itself, that it's self-sufficient. That's a lie. In our grandparents' time, it was even possible to believe that. But today, with the more than 80,000 toxic chemicals we consume daily, impossible. Did you know that the average person consumes the equivalent of a tablespoon of chemicals per day? Preservatives, dyes, pesticides, hormones, heavy metals. All of this ends up in your liver. And when it can no longer process them, do you know what happens? It stores these toxins in your body fat. That's why you can't lose weight. Your body is holding on to fat to protect you from these toxins. It's a defense mechanism. Until you cleanse your liver, you can diet like crazy. You can work out like crazy. You'll still be fat and tired. The second mistake I made, and I bet you make the same, was trying to solve everything with supplements and medications. I took vitamin C, vitamin D, omega-3s, B complex. My desk looked like a pharmacy, and I spent a fortune every month. But you know what I discovered? When your liver is toxic, it can't absorb nutrients properly. No matter how high quality you put it, nothing will work. Studies show that people with overworked livers absorb only 20% of the nutrients they consume. The other 80%? It literally goes down the drain. You're throwing money away and further overloading your liver with chemical-filled capsules. And the third mistake, this one still makes me angry to this day, was blindly trusting routine tests. You know those tests your doctor orders every year? ALT, AST, gamma-glutamate? Well, mine always came back normal. The doctor would tap me on the shoulder and say, "It's okay, Sophia, your liver is fine." Perfect. Nothing. These tests only detect problems when your liver is already functioning at less than 25% of its capacity. It's like only knowing your phone has a problem when the battery reaches 5%. Too late. I discovered this when I had a more specific test, called a liver elastography, and then came the shock. My liver had the level of fibrosis of a 60-year-old, and I was only 35. My doctor was shocked. He said, "Sophia, how is this possible? Your tests have always been normal." That's when I realized I'd been living a lie for years. My body was screaming for help, but I couldn't hear the signs. The constant fatigue, the difficulty sleeping, the dull skin, the bloated belly, the irritability. All were signs that my liver was crying out for help. Do you want to know what signals your body is giving you right now? Do you wake up tired even after sleeping 8 hours? Do you feel a heavy feeling in your stomach after eating? Do you have gas and constipation? Is your skin dull? Are you gaining weight even though you're eating little? Do you have frequent headaches? Are you always irritated by the slightest thing? If you answered yes to 3 or more of these questions, I have news for you. Your liver is overloaded, and if you don't do something about it now, years from now, it could be too late. I almost let it be too late for me. I almost gave up on my health. I almost accepted that it was normal to live like this. But then I discovered something that changed everything. Comment below if you've ever experienced this. If you've ever felt tired, frustrated, or without the energy to live the life you deserve. I read every comment and will respond to each one. It was then that I met Dr. Martinez, a hepatologist who had a completely different approach than anything I had ever seen. He told me something that changed my life forever. "Sophia, you don't need more medication. You need to teach your liver to work the way it was meant to." And then he introduced me to the HepatoburnJourney protocol. It wasn't just another fad detox. It wasn't just another miracle supplement. It was something completely revolutionary, based on 3 scientific pillars that functional medicine has used for decades, but that the pharmaceutical industry insists on hiding. The first pillar is what they call the smart liver reset. Unlike those crazy detoxes that make you starve yourself and drink only green juice, Hepatoburn works with specific micronutrients that literally reset your liver cells. You know those liver cells that have been overworked for years? They start regenerating in just 72 hours. That's right, 3 days. The liver is the only organ in the human body that can completely regenerate. But it needs the right conditions for this to happen. The protocol uses a combination of 7 natural compounds that act as molecular keys. They literally unlock the liver's detoxification channels that have been blocked for years. It's like unblocking a clogged sink drain. Suddenly, everything flows normally again. The second pillar is turbo-boosted metabolism. When your liver returns to 100% functioning, something magical happens to your metabolism. It skyrockets. Do you know why? Because the liver is responsible for producing bile, which is essential for breaking down fats. When I started the protocol, in the first 5 days, I lost 3 kilos. But it wasn't water, it wasn't muscle mass, it was pure fat. My body was finally able to access those fat stores that had been protected by toxins. And the third pillar, this one is the most revolutionary, is the deep cellular cleansing system. The protocol doesn't just cleanse the liver, it teaches every cell in your body to cleanse itself through a process called autophagy. It's like upgrading your body's operating system. Your cells start functioning like those of someone 20 years younger. Your energy explodes, your skin glows, your sleep improves, your mind becomes clearer. But the most incredible thing of all is that the protocol is ridiculously simple. It's just 3 steps you can do at home, without the need for expensive equipment, without going hungry, without taking any medication. The first stage lasts 7 days and is called smart preparation. You prepare your body for deep cleansing through specific foods that enhance detoxification. It's not a restrictive diet. You eat well and enjoy it. The second stage lasts 14 days and is the reset proper. Here you use natural compounds that will literally renew your liver. This is where the magic happens. This is where you feel your energy returning, your weight loss, and your skin improving. And the third step is smart maintenance. You learn how to maintain your results for the rest of your life without ever again overloading your liver. It's like receiving your own body's instruction manual. In the first 21 days of the protocol, I lost 18 pounds, my energy returned to teenage levels, my skin had a glow I hadn't seen in years, and my labs were perfect. All inflammatory markers returned to normal. But most importantly, I regained my self-esteem. I could look in the mirror again and like what I saw. I had the energy to play with my kids, go out with my husband, and live the life I always wanted. And you know what's even more incredible? It's not just me. Dr. Martinez has applied this protocol to over 15,000 patients over the past 5 years. And the results are always the same. Complete transformation in 21 days. I recorded a complete video explaining the entire HepatoburnJourney protocol step by step. It's over 2 hours of detailed content, with everything broken down for you to apply in your life today. If you want access to this complete protocol, click on the description of this video now and watch the full training. But be careful. This video won't stay online forever. For legal reasons, and to maintain the protocol's exclusivity, I'll take it offline in a few hours. So if you really want to transform your life, if you are tired of living with low energy, if you want to recover your self-esteem and your health, click on the description now and guarantee your access before it's too late. Look, I need to be very honest with you right now. 6 months ago, I was exactly where you are now. Tired, frustrated, lacking energy, looking in the mirror and not liking what I saw. I had tried everything: restrictive diets, intense exercise, expensive supplements, aesthetic treatments, and nothing, absolutely nothing, had produced lasting results. I reached the point of accepting that maybe this was how it was, that maybe I would never feel good in my own skin again, that maybe the energy of youth was gone forever. And worst of all, I was starting to think it was my fault. that I didn't have enough willpower. But today, I know the truth. The problem was never me. The problem was never you. The problem was always that no one ever taught you how to treat the root of the problem, your toxic liver. Think about it. How many times have you tried to lose weight by focusing solely on the scale? How many times have you tried to increase your energy by drinking energy drinks or coffee? How many times have you tried to improve your skin with expensive creams? You were trying to put out a fire by pouring water on the flames instead of turning off the gas supply. The HepatoburNJourney protocol taught me that when you address the root cause, an overloaded liver, all other problems automatically resolve themselves. Your weight returns to normal, your energy levels soar, your skin glows, your sleep improves, your mood stabilizes, all because you've finally given your body the conditions it needs to function optimally. And you know what impresses me most? The speed of the results. In 72 hours, you already feel the difference. In 7 days, people start asking what you're doing differently. In 21 days, you no longer recognize yourself in the mirror. It's such a profound transformation that even those who live with you are impressed. My husband said to me the other day, "Sophia, it feels like I married you all over again. You have the energy and sparkle you had when we met 15 years ago. That's priceless." Having back the woman I always was inside, but who was hidden under toxins and liver overload. And look, I'm not selling you a dream. I'm showing you pure science. The HepatoburNJourney protocol is based on over 200 scientific studies published in international medical journals. It's not a guess, it's not a fad. It's functional medicine applied intelligently and safely. Dr. Martinez showed me patients who were in much worse situations than I was. People with fatty liver, people with metabolic syndrome, people who were already on the verge of bariatric surgery, and who were able to completely reverse their condition by following this protocol. One of his patients, Maria, was 68 years old and had had type 2 diabetes for over 10 years. After 3 months of the protocol, she was able to stop taking her medication, with medical supervision, of course. Another patient, Fernanda, 42, lost 18 kilos in 2.5 months without going hungry once. And the most incredible thing, none of them had a rebound effect. Because when you cleanse your liver, when you treat the root cause, the results are permanent. Your body learns to function properly again. But I need to warn you something very important. This protocol isn't for everyone. If you're looking for a magic solution, a miracle pill, a weight loss formula without doing anything, this isn't the right place for you. The HepatoburNJourney protocol requires commitment. It requires that you truly want to change your life. It requires that you be willing to follow the guidelines exactly for 21 days. It's not difficult, but it does require discipline. If you're one of those people who buys a course and never watches it, who downloads an app and never uses it, who starts a diet on Monday and abandons it on Wednesday, please don't waste your time or mine. But if you are a determined woman who really wants to transform her life, who is tired of living below her potential, who wants to recover her energy, her self-esteem, her health, then the HepatoburNJourney protocol was made for you. I recorded a complete training session lasting over 2 hours, where I explain the entire protocol step by step. You'll have access to the 3 pillars, the 3 stages, the specific foods, the natural compounds, the enhancement techniques, all detailed for you to apply today. But be careful. This training isn't available forever. For legal reasons and to maintain exclusivity, I take it offline periodically. So if you want to guarantee your access, click the description right now and watch the full video. Your life could be 21 days away from a complete transformation. The decision is yours. You can continue living as you are, accepting fatigue, excess weight, and low self-esteem as normal. Or you can make the most important decision of your life and begin your transformation today. Click the description and watch the full video that will change your life forever. And don't forget to like below, comment, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss future videos. See you on the other side. your new life awaits.